Said, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive.
5 weight loss facts that have stood the test of time. You can't outrun a poor diet. It's irrefutable. Regular exercise has a huge role in fat burning, but it's the diet that will ultimately make or break the weight loss success. One study showed that exercise alone cannot drive significant weight loss compared to dieting alone, partly due to exercise's effects on appetite hormones, meaning the majority of us unknowingly compensate for the calories we expend. According to Metabank's energy expenditure, running for 1 hour will burn off 5 slices of pizza and 5 hours of lightweight training equals 3 glasses of wine. So in many ways it is obviously much easier simply to reduce the amount of calories you eat rather than trying to burn them off. Of course, a combination of exercise and healthy eating is best. Improve your eating habits to help shift the weight and exercise regularly to help keep the weight off. Doesn't matter how much exercise you do, if you grab a pizza straight after your workout, you've negated all your good work. Picture, Damien Shaw. Source: News Corp Australia. Eat enough fiber. Dietary fiber has been credited with a host of health benefits, including the potential to improve blood cholesterol, relieve constipation and reduce colon cancer risk. However, research continues to uncover the weight-reducing properties of having more fiber in the diet. So how does fiber work, anyway? Put simply, fiber refers to the carbohydrate found in plant foods like vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, legumes, and seeds that your body can't digest. This means the fiber passes straight through your system without causing your blood sugar to rise, which is important for managing hunger. Fiber adds bulk to meals, without adding a lot of extra calories to your diet, which can slow down the rate of digestion, aiding in the filling effect, another factor in fighting hunger for hours. A simple salad and turkey sandwich on wholemeal bread is a good option for lunch. The fiber adds bulk to your meals and will help keep you full. Source: Getty Images. Dietary fiber is also a renowned champion for gut health, and research is now focusing on how different types of fiber affect the gut microbiome, that is, the good bugs that thrive in the gut, known as a prebiotic effect, which is believed to be beneficial for health in waistlines. Unfortunately, 1 in 2 Australians are not meeting the advised daily fiber intake, 25-30 grams per day. This is partly due to a widespread reduction in grain consumption due to fatty diets or removal of whole food groups, such as grains. To ensure you reach your daily fiber quota, aim for 2 serves of whole fruit, preferably with skin, 5 serves of vegetables, 4-6 serves of grains, preferably high fiber or whole grain, and 1 serve of nuts and legumes. Speaking of vegetables, eat more of them. Let's set the record straight. The message of the 80s to eat the low-fat diet never meant eat low-fat brownies or a whole packet of rice crackers. Technically, a diet that is lower in fat means filling your plate with more plant-based food like vegetables, and fruit and legumes. Less than 4% of the population consumes the minimum recommended number of serves of vegetables, so we can always make room for more on our plate. The more colorful, the better. It doesn't have to be a kale salad, either. If you're drawn to the starchy veg like sweet potato, pumpkin, peas, or carrots, so be it. The idea is establishing a habit around eating vegetables every day. Vegetables don't have to be boring. Picture, Vernon's Bar, Jennifer Jagielski. Source supplied. Quality trumps quantity. A kilojoule is a repeated dietary slogan, but focusing on food quality is equally important. With a plethora of calorie counting apps at your fingertips, it may be tempting to swap out eating nuts and a piece of fruit for a packet of chips because they're equal on kilojoules. Unfortunately, the way the body will metabolize and use this energy will vary considerably. In other words, food is much more than a collection of kilojoules, because kilojoules tell you nothing about how nutritious or satisfying a food is. Chances are eating just a packet of crisp won't really fill you up. Yes, they are high in kilojoules, but whole nuts will fill you up, and they're a good option if you are looking for a snack between meals. Source supplied. Curb the junk. Most of the healthiest foods have only one ingredient, think apple, spinach, nuts, etc. Longer lists generally mean more ingredients, most unrecognizable, and more sugar, fat and salt, all reliable markers that a food is highly processed. While it's safe to say that a healthy diet will never be built on specially formulated protein bars, gluten-free cookies, or similar treats, these foods do not provide significant nutrients to the body, and overconsumption is linked to tighter waistlines. That's not going to change.